What's up, everyone, and welcome to our Clone Wars Chronological Rewatch. Today we're talking about the episode Shadow Warrior, and when we sat down to watch it, I told Molly, buckle up, it's a Jar Jar episode.
And I buckled up, but this one was pretty good.
It was a lot better than I recalled it. I actually thought that it handled its message very, very well. Who a person truly is cannot be seen with the eye. So this is the one where the Gungans all of a sudden are going to attack the Naboo. They've sided with the Separatists. And Anakin and Padme and Jar Jar go to investigate, and they realize that Boss Leone is not himself.
Yeah, he's basically been put under a spell by this Gungan witch doctor.
Yeah.
That's working with Dooku.
But because they know who he truly is, they can see that something is wrong. I mean, I think that's the first thing. They chase after the witch doctor, and he flees back to Dooku. And I don't think that most people who deal with the Sith really see them for who they truly are. And Dooku betrays him and kills him.
Yeah, there's a lot of examples of the theme for this episode throughout not only the episode, but in all of Clone Wars. Of people not being seen who they really are.
Exactly. Jar Jar then has to impersonate Boss Leone because the boss gets wounded. And he tricks Grievous for a while, shockingly, which I think is ultimately... I think that Jar Jar and the Gungans as a whole aren't truly seen by the audience and by other people. I think they're underestimated a lot.
Yeah, they're not taken seriously. And Jar Jar, is not really on board with this plan, but they kind of nudge him into it anyway.
And it works for a little bit, but Grievous eventually figures it out. And that's when the Gungans, get to be kind of awesome. And that's where I'm like, oh man, I forget that I kind of underestimate them. Even though we just saw them kicking butt in the water war, they take Grievous down. And that leads to... I think maybe my favorite example in the episode is Padme, because Anakin rushes off after Richelieu and gets captured by Dooku. And to get Grievous back, Sidious is like, oh, just trade him for Anakin. And Dooku's like, surely she would not, Padme wouldn't do that. And Sidious is like, oh, she will, trust me. And Padme is just not fully seen.
No one really puts that puzzle together.
Yeah. It's funny how many clues are dropped throughout the Clone Wars, even early on. But yeah, no one knows that Padme has, this secret. But really, when it comes down to it, Sidious, Palpatine, is the ultimate example of this theme throughout the entirety of the Clone Wars. Palpatine looks like a kindly old man, but deep down he's not.
Yeah.
Not even deep. Just... right below the surface, he's not.
Very surface level, sort of kind old man.
Yeah. Everyone...
with puppy sleeves.
Everyone who sees him doesn't truly understand him. The Republic sees their chancellor. The Separatists see Sidious, but still as someone that is going to help them. And, the Separatist council all winds up dead, and the Republic winds up the Empire.
Yeah. So...
yeah. It's all. This episode kind of bums me out because Tarpals makes a great sacrifice to capture Grievous, and then it's like, ugh, and then that gets lost because of Anakin and Padme, and no one's seeing what was truly there.
Open your eyes.
Come on, people. But that's it for Shadow Warrior. Next time we're going to start covering the little droid arc, starting with Mercy Mission, so stay tuned for that. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel,
follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook,
and consider checking out our Patreon page. As always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.